Was once the muscles from Brussels, a martial arts phenomenon, Hollywood superstar and the face of action movies across the world. But behind the flying kicks, fast cars, flashing cameras, Jean-Claude Van Damme lived a life far more complicated and darker than anyone ever knew. Today we uncover the shocking truth behind the rise and the painful fall of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme was born in Belgium in 1960. A shy child, he turned into martial arts to find confidence. By his teens, he was winning championships and dreaming bigger than his small town could contain. With just $250 in his pocket, he moved to Hollywood, barely speaking English, and began chasing the impossible dream of movie stardom. After years of rejection working as a limo driver and bouncer, Van Damme's big break finally came with Bloodsport in 1988. His real-life fighting skills, athletic charisma, and signature splits captured the world's imagination. Overnight, Jean-Claude Van Damme became a new kind of action hero and Hollywood couldn't get enough. Throughout the late 80s and early 90s, Jean-Claude Van Damme was unstoppable. Films like Kickboxer, Universal Soldiers, and Time Cop made hundreds of millions globally. At one point, he was commanding up to $8 million per movie, almost on par with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. But as fast as he rose, the cracks were already forming beneath the surface. Behind closed doors, Jean-Claude Van Damme was struggling. The fame, the money, and the constant pressure took a toll. He developed a severe addiction to cocaine, reportedly spending up to $10,000 a week at the height of his habit. His erratic behavior on set, late arrivals, and violent mood swings made him nearly impossible to work with. In 1994, just as he should have been solidifying his place as a Hollywood A-lister, Jean-Claude Van Damme's personal life exploded. Divorces, lawsuits, and rehab stints dominated the tabloids. His career choices became increasingly desperate, with several low-budget and direct-to-video films that failed to recapture his earlier magic. In 1998, Jean-Claude Van Damme was diagnosed with rapid cycling bipolar disorder. The diagnosis helped explain his years of self-destructive behavior, but it also came too late to save much of his Hollywood momentum. He later admitted in interviews that he experienced wild emotional swings, sometimes feeling invincible and one moment and hopelessly the next. Despite the chaos, Van Damme never fully disappeared. In the year 2008, a self-referential film, JCVD, had stunned audiences by delivering a raw, vulnerable performance, playing a broken version of himself. The film reminded the world that Jean-Claude Van Damme was more than muscles and the movie stunts. He was an artist that had suffered deeply and who was brave enough to admit it. In the years since, Jean-Claude Van Damme has made peace with his past. He remains beloved among fans, continues to act in projects like The Expendables 2 and his Amazon series Jean-Claude Van Damme Johnson, and has become an outspoken advocate for mental health awareness. Today, Jean-Claude Van Damme is no longer the box office king he once was, but his influence is undeniable. Without Van Damme, there would be no Jason Statham or Scott Adkins, no new generation of action stars blending real martial arts with cinematic charisma. His rise was meteoric, his fall was heartbreaking, but in the end, Jean-Claude Van Damme's story isn't just one of fame and failure. It's a story of survival, of honesty, and of fighting for redemption when no one else believed he could. What's your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme moment? Tell us in the comment below, and if you believe every fighter deserves a second chance, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more hidden Hollywood stories. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.